Hi everybody, my name is Becky Rosenthal and I'm part of the Union Tribe and really the global tribe out here working on keeping the vibe up. Today I wanted to offer some additional breath work as we move into our meditation practice. When we do intentional breath work, the way we're going to do it, the idea is to put attention into these different areas of our body. And we're going to work with the abdomen, the rib, and the chest. I'm going to stand up. So when we go to the abdomen, I mean my lower stomach, and then my rib cage, and then my chest, right? So I'm actually going to be moving my hands from my lower abdomen, my rib cage, and putting them on my rib cage, and then on my chest. We're going to do that a couple of times. The main reason is because it's touch, it's tactile, right? I'm actually connecting with my body. So often, because we're very efficient at being multitaskers, we can do things with our physical body, and yet our mind is very much distracted. So when we are having physical touch on our body, it often brings us back into the body. So we're going to start with trying to get really in our body and then just sit for the remainder of the time. So today the whole experience is going to be 10 minutes. The first 5 are going to be this intentional breath, and the next 5 are going to be more just quiet moments. I'll say a few things, but I'm not going to say that much today. And I just invite you to see if this experience feels any different for you. Most of the videos that I've done have been a little bit more from a guided perspective. And I've done that because when I first began to meditate, it was very difficult for me to sit still. I'm a little bit of a natural rabbit. I like to bounce around and hop around and do lots of different things. And so to have to sit still and have no noise and have no guidance was very challenging. So having guided meditations were helpful. And then from there, I moved into breathwork meditations. And then now it's a lot more comfortable for me to just sit quietly. Now, someone asked me a question the other day about what happens or how do you stop thoughts from coming up when you're meditating? And the answer is you don't. Meditation is not a tool to learn to stop your mind. If your mind's not working, that means something's wrong. We want our mind to work, but we don't want to be carried away by our mind. And we also want to train our mind that right now what I'm doing, this breath work and sitting still, doesn't require you to do a lot of thinking. So as thoughts come into the mind, if we practice long enough, we get a little bit more efficient at noticing them and letting them go and not getting carried away for 10 minutes. So if you're noticing you're getting carried away in meditation, just know that you're doing it right. And I've been practicing for a long, long time, and I get carried away often. But what I'm getting better about is coming back quicker to my breath. And so for me, breathing in and out of my nose is very intentional, and it makes me have to take more oxygen in because it has to go all the way through the nasal passage versus just in my mouth. And for me, that tends to make me feel a little bit calmer. So we're going to try some intentional breathing today. See how you like it. If you do, then definitely play with it in your own practice. And if not, if you just like basic seated meditation, then cool, you have another tool to practice with. So we're going to do, the whole experience is only going to be 10 minutes. So you'll hear 3 bells in the beginning. You'll hear 1 bell in the middle, and that 1 bell is for a transition from our intentional breathing to just normal, comfortable breathing and sitting quietly in that meditative place. Okay? So please come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that feels right to you, but I do encourage you to be upright so your body knows that you are practicing something right now. So again, I'm going to start with my hands on my low abdomen, move in. I'm actually cupping my hands on my ribs. I want to be able to feel my ribs coming in and out, and then up and down off of my chest. So in the beginning, again, I want to encourage you to do the movements with me, and then we'll have our hands on our knees or wherever you want at the end as a relaxed state. Okay, here we go. Bringing my hands to my stomach. So just holding my hands on my stomach, taking a few breaths in and out my nose, and just feeling my stomach rise and fall. Trying to fill up my hands and letting them fall. One more. Bringing my hands up to my ribs. Filling up my hands, filling up my ribs. I'm bringing my hands to my chest. One more. And relaxing my hands. And now, like a 3-part breath, we're going to breathe from our stomach through the ribs to the chest. Hold. And breathing out to my chest, to my ribs, to my stomach. Hold. Breathing in my stomach, my ribs, my chest. Hold. Breathing out my chest, my ribs, my stomach. Breathing in my stomach, my ribs, my chest. Breathing out my chest, my ribs, my stomach. Hold. Breathing in my stomach, ribs, chest. Hold. And out. Chest, ribs, stomach. Continue on your own in that way. 3 breaths in, or 3 kind of phases. In, hold, out, 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 hold. Continue like that. Two more. One more. And out. Bringing your hands to your heart, chest space, breathing in and out. Big breath in and out. A few more. Relaxing your hands, moving into the quietness of meditation. Come back to normal breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. If your mind has wandered, just bring it back. Allowing your body to be at ease. Come back if you've started to notice your mind wander. Noticing if sounds distract you, come back. Breathing in, breathing out. Right here, right now. Slowly bringing your hands to your heart center. Smiling at yourself for practicing. And thank you for practicing with me. Bowing in deep gratitude to you and to me. Slowly opening your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me. If you like doing some of that breath work before just sitting still, maybe add that to your routine. There's a million ways to meditate. The deal is you have to practice, right? It's the only way. So figure out what works for you. I'll continue to share different ways and different techniques and different experiences that have worked for me. And if any of those resonate, I hope you will work with them. Have a wonderful afternoon. It's a beautiful day here in San Antonio. Take care of yourself. Stay well. Big hugs, virtual hugs, until I see you again. Thank you.